Y'all remember those cartoons in the morning with your cereal? Well, I just want to show you that some things you're not only universal, but how it just continuously goes in a circle. Y'all remember Pac-Man, Nintendo? Those are like 80s babies, okay? Or in the 80s. Well, you know I told you about Sarah Baartman. Sarah Baartman, Baartman. And with all due respect, I am showing her photo to let you know. I'm showing her photo to inform you all about Sarah Baartman for this month for Black History. Okay? She is going to represent, with all due respect, today's society, today's society obsession with BBLs and plastic surgery, but mostly BBLs. So you all got a Black History fact. So let me go ahead and take you down memory lane, or what I like to call just a bit of nostalgia. And yes, back then, like even in the 70s, we wore dark lipstick as well. Okay? So, come on. We're going to go and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all, I told you I just want to take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip and let you know that some of these things that exist here today in 2022, they have existed before, okay? So, we're just going to take a trip, and I'm just going to let you know how the obsession with BBLs. We're going to talk about, I'm going to show you Sarah Baartman, Baartman, Sarah Baartman, who has such a humongous posterior and the way that her body was shaped, that she went on to go into the circus and just going all around the world and stuff, showing her body, getting paid to show her body because they were fascinated because her posterior was so large. And she spoke several languages. But anyway, we're in the game room. So, it's nothing but fun here. That was a serious part of Black History. But we'll go ahead and take it to, we already spoke about the military. There was a Buffalo Soldier, female Buffalo Soldier from 1866 to 1868, who went by the pseudonym William Cathey, whose real name was Cathey Williams, who served as Buffalo Soldier in the infantry from 1866 to 1868. And I want to show you the twerking that you do is nothing new. Let's twerk on. Right now, we got CDs. We have, back in the day, we used to have albums. But I'm going to go even further back and talk about and show you. We had 8 tracks. We had 8 tracks. 8 tracks was the thing, baby. 8 tracks in your car. We had mobile 8 tracks. We had portable 8-track cassette players. We had the 8-track itself. The cassette tape was so big. That was before the cassettes came out. I'll show you. I want to show you that as well. We're also going to talk about, we didn't have the 800 line back in my day. okay? The 800 line, my mother said, well, she would say, if you call anybody, if you're calling 911, they can come on and they can get beat down too. Excuse me. But she was a little more explicit than that. She said whoever come and knock on her door talking about something where she pays bills at, it's going to be hell to pay. So we had whippings and come on, I know a lot of you in black households got whippings with belt extension cords, phone cords, whatever mama would get her hands on. And I say mama because it was usually the matriarch that was doing the disciplinary like that. And but my mama did not play. Hands, belt, really never belt, extension cord, but hands. Okay, the little lady would throw hands. So then, you know, she would say you could dial 911 if you want to. Now they have timeout and all this kind of stuff. Back then it wasn't said as abuse. It was said to be the norm. Well, that crap wasn't the norm. But like in the 70s, I was riding around and I was a teenager. And actually preteen and teen, I was driving around in LTDs, um, 67 Mustangs, Camaros, uh, Cadillacs, you know, things like that. You know, just riding around, no license, no nothing. But you know, you in the hood, you just doing what you do, right? I want to show you the cars that we used to like to ride around in. You know, the Colored Supremes, the Regals, the Monte Carlos. What y'all know about the electric 225s? Nowadays, what they got? They like the Hondas, the Mercedes, the Porsches, the, you know, before it was station wagons and the Volkswagen Beetle. Now it is SUVs, okay? But those station wagons used to be rolling, y'all. Then we're gonna take a walk down memory lane. We're gonna talk about hair products. Hair products. When I was a little girl, my hair was very, and it is, still is, but it was very wavy and curly. So I don't know if you all remember it was a grease called Hair Wrap. It was in a can, and you had to take like a butter knife to pop that can, to pop the can, the top of the can, to open it, and either that in water or Vaseline in water on my hair. That's it. True story. My mother sent me to Mississippi when I was like 13 years old. They were so fascinated with my hair, they went right to it. Prior to me going, my father said, "Don't touch my baby's head." It was don't do. Excuse me. Don't do it. Don't touch my baby's head. Don't y'all put no straightening comb and all that in my baby's head. How about I go to Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi. Cousins, all of them, they around one. They want to press my hair. Y'all remember those curling irons? I'll show them. Pressing combs, also known as pressing combs, okay? Hot combs, hair combs, and bumper curlers, the ones that you put on the fire on the stove. Okay, that's what we were using. That's what they were using. So they pressing my hair. Excuse me, everything is coming along great. Until until they decided to go ahead and dip the hot comb, you know, the one from the fire on the stove. They decided to go ahead and grab that and dip it into the hair grease. Yes, dip it into the hair grease and press the back of my head. You know what happened. Woo! Talk about catching the spirit. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, them country southern girls was quick at it because they went right to the refrigerator, grabbed some butter, mixed it with some sugar, rubbed it on my back, and I don't even have a scar today. I'm just saying. I'm not an MD, but I'm just saying. So, I'm going to take you down memory lane and show you some of the we use moisturizers. We don't, well, I haven't seen people grease scalps. Oh, Lord, I used to grease some scalp, my mother's scalp. She used to love for me, not grease it, scratch your scalp, and she had hair like an Indian. So, you know, just very straight. Like Indian hair. No, I'm not, no shade, okay? That's how, beautiful hair. And, but she used to like for me to scratch her hair and stuff like that. You all know, y'all seen ASMRs on it. And speaking of hair, I have to give a special shout out to a young lady whose channel I had the pleasure of checking out, okay? And she's a content creator, and her name is Taylor Made 651 Hair Studio. I edit this video, I'll place her name somewhere so you all will see. So you can go over there and check her video out. But first, let me tell you briefly about Taylor Made. Taylor Made, as I said, is a new content creator, okay, and she talks about hair care. She talks about edges. She talks about caring for your hair if you wear wigs. She talks about caring for your locks, your braids, your dreads. She speaks on one of her first videos that I saw of hers was the care of the feet. Now I have a electric foot soaker, and I also have this Epsom salt. They have different aromas, different flavors, like eucalyptus, but it smells like you're in a spa when you put them, you know, when you put it in the water and stuff, it smells like you're in a spa. Now, she has a detailed video of how to get baby soft feet. Now, she talks about crackling, you know, if you have the heels of your feet. Oh, I've had that problem a while back, and I tried that baby feet or baby foot, whatever it was. And I tried that. I tried putting lotions or whatever on the heels of my feet and then putting on socks. I tried some foot stuff from Avon. They have foot care stuff from there. But I watched her video. Shows you step by step how to get baby smooth feet. Now, it was a couple of more items on there that she had, but they're not expensive items to purchase. But you all go and check her channel out. She talks about hair care. Now, for the month of February, or I know with the past couple of weeks, I know she has been doing videos on African Americans who have made who have influenced hair care or the hair in hair care industry, you know. So she's making videos, and her videos are very informative, very educational, okay. And I don't have, a lot of the things that she talks about as far as hair. You can see how I wear my hair. You can see how I wear my hair. But just because, excuse me, just because I don't have dreads or anything like that. I know other people that have dreads, or may need care for their edges and things like that. So, and also I believe she has a product out, an edge control product, if I'm not mistaken. But you all, please go out there and check out her channel. I'm just going to say two more things. One of them is how we had the phones, the different phones, the nostalgic type phones, with the cords. I have been around to see the dial with your finger, as well as then we went to touch tone, and then the big phones in your house. Before the cell phones, you had the cordless phones in your house. They were so big, like futuristic. And then you had the other phones. You didn't have call waiting, so it was kind of like us. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You had a boyfriend who was like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. If you were on the phone with someone in the 70s and someone called, this is what they were going to get. uh, 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 it was going to be a busy signal. So, and the last thing, I know I had talked about it briefly, was the hair, because I told you about my experience. But as I said, I'm going to show you some of the greases, because that's what we use. We use pomades and greases, like Murray's and Vaseline and hair wrap and what was that? Ultra hair sheen. Black power. So anyway, I just want to take you all down memory lane. So while I play this game, y'all go ahead and check out what I'm talking about. Oh, did y'all have fun watching that? You see that nostalgia? Oh, y'all, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with any and everyone that you know. Fam, I appreciate you. And I have a very special video for you all to thank you, because about a week ago I reached 300 subscribers. Now I know that they can come and go. However, YouTube, according to YouTube, I reached 300 subscribers, okay? But I reached 300 subscribers. Fam, 700 more subscribers to go. You got my back? I hope that you do. You all have a blessed day. Thank you so much.